Are you a busy mom with a full heart, craving a sense of liberation, ease, and delicious fulfillment in mind, body, soul, and life? Welcome to Your Life Podcast, where we help moms like you reclaim optimal well-being, align with your truest self, and find harmony in life, all with ease and flow. I'm your host, Misha Vayner, a mom of three who went from hustling NYC fashion girl to trauma-informed holistic health and life coach, living the slow, soul-nourishing life. Together, we'll dive into raw, unfiltered conversations that spark mindset shifts and offer practical tools for navigating motherhood, health, and relationships, all through a shame-free, trauma-informed lens. You ready, mama? Let's go. The experience of up-leveling yourself into a more fully embodied, aligned, and expressed version of yourself is inherently, in the moment, highly dysregulating and grueling, while also after that portal and that shift is deeply liberating and expansive. Let me explain. Here's an example of something I'm navigating that has led me into my own next level. I have been in a portal the past 6 months of really honoring, leaning more deeply into fully expressing my voice on another level, of really owning the authority of my voice and my inner wisdom and my truth of the way I express after a lifetime of shrinking, staying small, self-editing, and feeling like I had to get it right, or say it quickly, or dim it down, or shorten it, or whatever, or not take up too much space, whatever. So I've thrust the past 6 months, I've been taking no prisoners and really honoring my voice and my truth and speaking it and not editing myself and taking up more space. And when you lean into it, through me leaning into it, it's an edge, right? It's like a new place that I have been cut off from, that I had literally disconnected from because it felt too unsafe, because I was taught that I'm too much, I take up too much space, what I say doesn't matter, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. And so while cognitively I know that's not true, in my body, in my system, it has a memory of all of those wounds. And so it naturally has stopped me from being more fully expressed over the course of the years. But having the awareness that this is something I want to work on, combined with the portal I'm in based on the placements in my astrology chart right now, given that that are leading me into, I have a lot of Leo placements right now, a lot of placements that are leading me into being more seen, into stepping more into my thought leadership and using my voice more. And so because of that, and my desire and awareness around what my work is and what I'm here to do, how I'm here to serve, based on also my human design, my inherent desires, what I've continuously been carving a path towards, has been sharing my applied wisdom and integrated wisdom through my lived experiences, that through me sharing them around how I heal and align, heal my patterns, rewire my nervous system, and step into a more aligned and fully expressed version of myself. And also through that process, how it creates more ease and liberation and energy, and creates more harmony and flow in the ecosystem of my body and in my life, and all of those things through my own journey of continuously doing this and doing it with more and more skill and mastery. While I share how I do that, I then unlock the insight, wisdom, and codes in other people to help them have the awareness and shifts that they are seeking to do the same. So the past 6 months, I've been in this process of being more bold and unapologetic and leaning more into it. And what's come with that, aside from just leaning into the edge part of it, is one part of it. Oh, it feels scary, send. Oh, it feels scary, say. Oh, it feels scary, whatever. And also doing it with some sense of groundedness and self-reflection and making sure you're not being reactive or doing it from a triggered or a wounded space, but really sitting with it. Is this aligned? Does this feel really true? Is this coming from a really authentic, regulated, calm, grounded place? But then after you do that, there is going to be and has been a lot of feedback, right? There's going to be a lot of people that when you own a position in a more powerful way, whatever it is, there are going to be people that really don't understand you, that it doesn't resonate with, that have a problem with it, that feel like whatever. And I have gotten from the past 6 months immense, I don't want to say hate. It's not hate, but a lot of deeply triggering messages in all forms, in text message and email, and they are very detailed and they are very particular about poking holes in me, questioning my integrity, all the different things. And it's one thing to say, yeah, they're not your people, delete, block, whatever. It's another thing when you actually are walking that path and these things really bring something up in you and make you want to find yourself wanting to explain yourself or wanting to hear the person or wondering if they actually have a point, or if you feel like you're gaslighting, or like all of this stuff comes up. And like I said, it's one thing to just be like, oh, fuck him. It's another thing to actually receive it. And I'm talking 7-paragraph emails, people that like know everything about your content and your life, or that have been following it and feel that they have a case against you. And it feels really, it's not just like a one comment thing. It feels like it's a whole thing. And I have noticed I've been responding to these things each time they happen I've been going through a process that has been internally grueling and self-reflective, and times led me to tears. It has led me to having to call friends, having to like really sit with things, journal on things, talk it out, and then continues to lead me to more clarity. And in each time, it's also led me to more expansiveness and realization around, one, there's been insights around what it is that I get to do as a human being to be more, I guess, there's things that I want to take with me and integrate. There's things that I get to take the feedback on and really explore how I want to integrate it in an aligned way, what pieces I want to take with me, what pieces I don't, where I want to draw stronger energetic and other boundaries to support my own energy, how and where I want to be more discerning around the ways that I maybe show up or don't, and also what energy I take in and what energy I don't. And so so that's very helpful in learning. It's part of that process of experimentation through taking aligned and inspired and empowered action. And then also, while I'm integrating that, I'm also having my feelings, having my moments. And then once I've integrated and felt through it and processed it and realized like what feels crunchy, why it feels crunchy, recognize that, oh, I'm still safe, that I put myself out, I shared my heart, this person said something to me, and I'm still here, and I still have got myself, and it's going to be fine. And also getting so much resonance from so many other people that actually are like, thank you for sharing. You're so brave. You're so courageous. I really needed to hear that. Your words are so helpful. Your message is so helpful. Hearing that is also important resonance for the nervous system in reminding you that like you're on path, like it is safe to do it. It's not only safe to follow your heart and be your full self, but also there are just as many people that won't align with you and will repel you, which is totally fine. There are equally, if not more, people that will really appreciate it. You can't be something to everyone. And the more that you really own your leadership, your voice, your authority, your work, your message, your heart, your truth, the more that you are going to not be a fit for some people and yes, for others, but also the more you are going to the more you're going to the more you are going to rub up against new edges that are uncomfortable, but then break through into new layers. You're going to find your body then finds new evidence that, oh my God, it is safe to expand more. And it releases that pattern. It releases that story that it isn't safe, that is a subconscious narrative. The part of you that was disconnected, that felt shame around speaking truth, starts to get integrated. You start to feel more whole. You start to feel more alive. You start to feel more empowered. You walk a little taller. You feel more liberated. You feel more expansive. That's the process I've been walking the past 6 months. And it has been so powerful. I'm in this portal right now. And it's just been really cool. And I'm actually really inspired by myself. I'm like, I want to speak more, do more, share more, because it feels really good to break through all of those layers that have just been like, so anyway, I would love to know what sort of way are you shrinking, not showing up fully for yourself, not honoring your authentic self? Where do you feel it feels unsafe to be fully you? I would love to hear. All right, friends, what'd you think? I really hope you enjoyed listening and got value from this episode of Your Well Life. If you did, it would mean the world to me if you could leave a review so we can spread the word to more mamas who can benefit from this content. It's truly my deepest mission to help as many mamas out there feel empowered, aligned, and in flow in their bodies and lives through this podcast. And even just sharing with one friend who you think can benefit helps. Want more from me? Well, then don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so you can get notified each time a new episode drops. Oh, and make sure to get on my newsletter list where I send out weekly emails to support, nourish, and inspire you. And follow me on Instagram, where I'm the most active and share behind the scenes of my day-to-day life and insights I have along the way. I'm at Misha Vayner. I'm truly so grateful that you chose to spend your time with me and really hope to have you join along next week. Same time, same place. Bye for now.